Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. This running back has been revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll back, they'll bring it out to the 25. The give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. Smashes ahead. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for running room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guy. They'll ride him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 3rd and 6, so now probably a passing situation.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble. Fires. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Handoff to the lone back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Henry were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. On play action. He'll get rid of it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. On the delay, it's Richard. And they swarm him under.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
They had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Left side is Preston, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I love that the defense was ready for the speed out wide. This offense, you're going to see more and more of it as the game goes along. They love to use his speed to run across the formation. You can run away from defenders, run away from zone coverage, but they were all dialed in. They broke on it, and they made the nice tackle.
Needs it here on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
2nd and goal for the offense. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They get on the board first. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they bring him down at the 1. I cannot imagine what he was thinking to bring it out. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front. And
he's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. On the move, it's Beebe. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wide left, it's Beebe. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's shot. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Defense all over it.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Out wide right, it's Hale. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly. Make an accurate...
Makes the grab in their space. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. They want to run this quarterback. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Using his legs, it's Beebe. There he goes. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Long way to go on second down. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Oh, it just feels kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Running inside, it's Beebe. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. The Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Right side, it's Cooper. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Quarterback will keep it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side, it's Cooper. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Sells to fake. Flush to the left. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide left, it's Pittman. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short? Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Akron taking on the number 23 team, the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Zips with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Buys time to his left. Left side is Marsh. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking for room. It's Beebe. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Drops back. It's Hoover. Out wide right, it's Beebe. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They're going back to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Leaves it short.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snags it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Rashad Downs going up top. Reels it in. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Under pressure. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
From the gun, the ground game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Right back to it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Got to make the play on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air. It's Hoover. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Right side, it's Beebe. Inside the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Becker. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Just had to get rid of it.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Sells to run, looking to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Knight.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Smith with the grab over the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Cooper. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Just gonna keep it after the snap. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. And he's going to go down at the 1. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
The run inside. It's Pritchard. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Maybe a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Buying a little time to his left. Left side is Becker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They give it back to him. Just smothered on the play. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on 3rd down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up 4th down.
And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that.